Today on Growing Idaho, could the future of home building solve the housing crisis? Not completely, but if you ask the folks at Autovol, a local company that uses automation to create modular housing, they can at least ease the housing crisis. I talked to the co-founder, got a factory tour, and chatted about the future of home building. That is quite a sight. This is the 400,000 square foot facility for Autovol, a Nampa manufacturer that focuses on building affordable housing by creating multi-story, multifamily apartments, one module at a time.
We started the first automated manufacturing plant in the country.
This is Rick Murdoch, the CEO and co-founder of Autovol, who's giving us a tour of their facility.
So the robots do 90% of all the construction work.
285 people work here, but the robots do all the literal heavy lifting. All those construction workers with bad backs are like, why didn't we have these?
Yeah, I was one of them.
Now the robots do work a little faster, but the main advantage?
Really what we're getting out of it is the precision.
After the robots are done, tradespeople step in to finish the work before the modules are shipped to the building site and pieced together into an apartment complex.
All your trades will hit it, your finishers will hit it, exteriors will hit it, and then it'll be complete by the time it gets to the end of the door.
The robots help with the significant construction worker shortage without completely cutting out skilled workers.
We don't ever want to replace people. We just want to have people doing the job that they're more designed to do.
Also, all the work is done out of the weather, everything happens under one roof, and a lot of the construction phases can happen at the same time.
And that's what's nice about this industry. At the same time we're setting walls, we've already got people in here plumbing showers and plumbing tubs and we're running all the electrical. It's not waiting for one to get through before the other starts.
Look, it's manufacturing. While the idea of manufacturing is obviously nothing new, it is newer to Americans when it comes to home building.
Everything we own has been manufactured. If you stop and think about it, we don't own anything that wasn't manufactured. So why not housing?
It was a bit of a change even for Rick, who spent decades building homes the traditional way, but this just made sense to him.
If you looked at our housing landscape across the country, I think that the need for housing is alarming. And I think it's becoming crisis mode, right, and all across the country. And I think the only way you're going to fulfill that is very similar to the automobile industry. You've got to really understand the technology, you've got to develop the technology to mass produce, right? And with mass production, then the obvious hopes is that you're drawing costs down and you're supplying more for more people.
And people are getting used to the idea.
There's pretty high demand for what we do, and it's growing.
Rick says modular homes made up about 3.4% of the industry about 4 years ago, but that's now doubled to about 7%. Will that trend continue? Will all home building be done this way in the future?
It won't all be done this way, but I think a large majority might be.
That's because this type of building is quicker, more efficient, and more affordable. He says they're saving people as much as $100 a square foot where they're shipping modules in California. But unfortunately, that type of savings will not translate locally.
It really works best in high market areas, high cost market areas.
You might be thinking, aren't things already high cost around here? Yes, but they're not quite high enough cost for Autovol to be doing any local projects yet.
I believe it will. I mean, we've seen prices go up, housing prices go up, we've seen our labor go up, we've seen all those things go up to a level that we haven't seen before, right? And so I think that it won't be long until we're going to fit very well in this market, right? And not for all projects, but for the affordable side. And that's really what we concentrate on because it's the largest number of people out there needing housing.
So is automated modular housing the solution to that housing crisis gripping the nation and this area?
I don't know if we'll ever fix the housing crisis. What we're trying to do is contribute in a positive way to the housing crisis by making housing more affordable, more plentiful, and be able to service people's needs and give them an address.
Move-in ready?
Everything's complete.
And as it seems like the crisis gets worse daily, even finding part of a possible solution seems like reason to have hope.
Considering what home building looked like when you started, could you ever imagine that it would
something like this would be possible.
Well, I was hopeful, but here we are.
Here we are indeed. As of April, Autovol had produced about 1.7 million square feet of apartment space and more than 2,300 living units.